but steady and serious work that produces the result. This is not what the people are looking for. So it says, you're not going to dwell in the land of the Lord. Two things. Notice how Israel is referred to, the land of the Lord. Now, let me just go off on a tangent for a moment, because so many people today don't see the significance of the land of Israel. They don't see a significance with the word of Israel. But when we look through Scripture, God calls that land, this God who is the same yesterday, today, and forever, God calls this land by his sacred name. And he says, they're not going to dwell there. What happens when we have that type of attitude in our mind, where we're not emphasizing the things of God and not wanting to serve consistently? We want that quick return. It's going to cause us to have problems with our intimacy with God. So look again at verse 3. They will not dwell in the land of the Lord. For Ephraim is going to return to Egypt, and in Assyria he is going to, or they are going to partake of that which is impure. Now, here's what he's trying to tell us. When we seek things that we ought not, when we pursue the things that don't belong to God, when we have the mindset that is rooted in quick profit, getting something from nothing, violating the things, the principles of God, and thinking that we're going to benefit from it, what's going to be the outcome? We're going to go into exile. That is, we're going to see an adverse effect to our relationship with God. So he says in this passage, he says, they're going to what? They're going to partake, consume. It's just the normal word for eat, that which is impure and unclean. Now, what's he trying to say here? Well, there's something that's kind of underneath this verse. There's something that God has placed there for us to study and understand. What he says is this: when we pursue that which is not his, it's going to have an adverse spiritual effect in our life, and we're going to be partaking of that which is unclean. What does that mean? Those things that hinder God's work in our life. So what happens is this: we begin to go on a course that moves us further and further and further away from God. And oftentimes the people don't even know it. Because as we begin, what happens? Our spiritual insight darkens. We don't see things